It's your boy Unbiased Media, the real unbiased media, not that bullshit y'all be watching that is very biased against other boxers. I'm about to expose your boy Tyson, the bum slayer, cherry picking fighter, man. Check this out, man. As I'm exposing, because we love to bring up Deontay Wilder numbers, Anthony Joshua numbers, Terrence Crawford numbers, some people numbers. We love to talk about numbers, especially Deontay Wilder numbers. Y'all love doing that. But these are facts. Your boy Fury has lost ESPN money. They have lost millions of dollars with his last two fights versus bums. No, hold up. Let me give Otto Wilder some credit. Otto is not a bum. He's a cherry pick. Just how just how Anthony Joshua cherry picked Ruiz. Same thing Tyson Fury did with Otto. Because when he fought that German guy that was a fucking ranked 65 in Las Vegas, do you know how many tickets they sold? Give me a second here. Give me a goddamn second. Because I remember it was 6,000 tickets and 400 gave it away. It was 4,552 tickets sold and 2,284 tickets given away. Y'all double check that for me too, because I know for a fact this happened. This fight flopped. Yes, he knocked him out in the second round. He beat him. But what is the second round to a ranked 65? Wilder would knock out Tom Short in one fucking round. He would do what he did worse to Brazil. Instead of a 47-second fight, even though Brazil was a fucking ranked fighter and he beat two undefeated fighters to get to Wilder, he beat my boy Uzi. Uzi was a fucking undefeated Polish fighter, named to be the first Polish heavyweight again, undefeated. Got beat by Brazil. He fought. It was his Mexican fighter, dude. Dude was a good fighter. 18-2, I believe. Had about 15 knockouts. I forgot his name, but the boy was coming up. And it was another mandatory spot. If you beat these guys, you get the mandatory spot. And you could say, what about White? White was over here, had the mandatory spot for all these years. He just popped the PED test. Come on, bro. He just cheated Ruiz for his spot. Rivas, my bad, Ruiz. Rivas for his spot. But let's get back on Tyson Fury, man. Tyson Fury last fight against Otto Wilder only sold 8,000 tickets. Yeah. After that, most were given away. Then they paid. How much they paid Fury? Fury paid was, let me see, Fury. Okay. Oh, they only, Fury, it's not showing Fury pay, but it's, oh, never mind. Here we go. Here's the purse right now. He was guaranteed $4 million for his last fight. $4 million took home, guaranteed. No, $3 million. Never mind. $3 million for his last fight. Otto Wilder was given $250,000. So, ESPN at the gate, they only made $850,000 at the gate. So, basically, they lost at least over $300,000 to $400,000 because of that fight. ESPN is actually getting, because Tyson Fury has went to the WWE to go fight. He ducked Wilder immediate rematch. The only reason that Wilder even fought Brazil or even fought Ortiz too, because of Fury was doing his WWE thing and ducking the rematch. He did not want to fight him. He wasn't, I'm not ready. But to all you Fury fans that, oh, Fury won, he beat Wilder. How you win with your ass on the fucking ground? This is not UK, where you can come over there, dance around, hit him up fucking, and not really fight him, man, and take a belt. This is America, man. This is the fucking home of the champions, man. You cannot come here, dance around, and then you run away with a belt. And not just that, you can break down much you want. Y'all say, oh, Wilder didn't win no round for 2 for the knockdowns, man. No, man, I say, in my opinion, he won more rounds than you guys are saying. You give Wilder no credit for what he is doing, man. Like, Fury has fought no one. And I'm going to tell you why Fury's resume is not better than Wilder's. Number one, Fury has 2 people on his resume that's recognizable. One, Klitschko, Vladimir Klitschko. He beat him, became a linear champion. Two, Deontay Wilder. He fought him, didn't beat him, he drew with him, and got dropped twice. Something Klitschko couldn't even do. Klitschko could not touch Fury, but Wilder dropped him twice. And don't tell me that, oh, Fury, he just got off the couch and fought Wilder. No, he didn't. They had a contract for Fury to fight 3 fights before he fought Wilder. But you know what he did? He fought these 2 bums, real bums, like sparring matches. He fought 2 dudes and said he was ready for Wilder, the big Dawson. But then he gets in the ring, gets dropped, and oh, he was robbed. Now you guys want to say he came off the couch, but he didn't. They told him to have 3 fights before you fight Wilder. He wanted 2, he was ready. And did you know Fury was in his best shape of his whole entire career? He had the most lowest weight, the lowest body fat in his whole career. But somehow he wasn't ready and came off the couch to fight Wilder. You guys are fucking deluded. And ESPN, because they're trying to make their money back, they're forcing Fury to take this fight with Wilder. You know why? Because Wilder will make that money. Fury and Wilder will make that money. I don't know the pay-per-view numbers yet for Ortiz too, but hoping they come out at least over 250,000, and it does good, man, because it will prove to the haters that Wilder is better, selling better and doing better than people think he is. Because Fury doesn't sell shit. They gave this man $100 million just to flop with 2 fights. They didn't recruit even 10% of the money with those 2 fights. And I believe he has what ESPN, I think it's a 5-fight deal, a 6-fight deal, some kind of deal like that for that $100 million. But for them to recruit their money, he has to fight a top 10. Fury has never, ever, prove me wrong, before Klitschko and Wilder has fought a top 10. Show me. Oh, he fought Derek Chisora. Are you fucking serious? Derek Chisora's a top 10? Chisora's not a fucking top 10, man. Who else he fought? Oh, he fought a top... No, man. What? That's not a top... He didn't at least, he could have fought Dave Allen, David Price. No, he didn't fight none of those guys. He has been padded his way through the heavyweight division. Wilder, oh, he's fought nowhere, no top 10. Stavern, Chris Arreola, undefeated Gerald Washington. Like, you guys have to understand something. If Wilder, I'm staying on Fury. I'm gonna get back on that on. But Fury himself has fought no one. Usyk called him out. White called him out. Ortiz called him out. No one is scared. No one is scared of Fury. You can say no one's scared of Wilder too. Are you serious, man? Are you serious? It's a reason why he didn't take the rematch. It's a reason why. What's old boy name? Even though they keep saying that this has been debunked a lot of times, I'm trying to make sure. When Wilder went to Russia to fight Povetkin, he popped for a PED. But somehow, you know how Russia's real corrupt. Somehow after Wilder leave and a few months go by, they take him to court. Oh, his PED came out clean. But how is that possible? When Wilder comes with VADA and tests for Povetkin, it fails. They leave somehow. Oh, now it's clean from the Russian Commission. Ain't that some fishy shit right there? But not just that. Anthony Joshua has called this man out. This man is not even worth his worth, man. Because, put it like this. Anthony Joshua offered this man more than Wilder did. He offered him more than Wilder. More than $15 million, more than a 20% cut. But somehow he still didn't take the fight. I'm telling y'all right now, Fury will be exposed in the next few years. Fury, I'm betting this. Fury is not going to be, look, he only got a chance to beat Wilder because he had to watch that right hand. Because don't get me wrong, Fury is one of the best moving heavyweights ever in history of boxing. This dude is 6'9", whatever, 250 or 230 something pounds, moving like a fucking middleweight. He's moving like Muhammad Ali, man. He's like he is our generation Muhammad Ali in the state in the way of how his movement is. He's so big but moves so fast. And the only person I see him beating in the top 5 is going to be Wilder on point. He's not beating Wilder with no real fight. He's not beating Wilder by taking the fight to him. He's not beating Wilder by actually beating Wilder. He's going to win by points. He has to run. He has to get around that ring. He cannot actually fight Wilder like Edward. The first Ortiz fight, Ortiz brought it to Wilder. something Fury cannot do. You cannot beat a champ if you cannot beat the champ. There's no way in hell Fury's going to beat Anthony Joshua, Ruiz, White, Miller. I'm serious, man. Miller, Povetkin. It's not happening, man. He has too many fucking... Look, first off, he has no real power. Second off, Wilder is proved that this man can be hit. And Wilder's not a fucking boxer. Wilder just has good timing. Imagine if someone of Anthony Joshua, he can box, he has power, he has speed, fights Tyson Fury. It's over. I'm going to give it 8 rounds. Ruiz, fast hand speed, can box. That shit going to be done maybe in 6 rounds. But you giving this man credit for schooling Wilder, the man that can't box, the man that fought Gerald Washington and was losing on cards, the man that fought what's that damn dude name, man? Spilka, and lost. He has lost to mostly everybody on scorecards. That is nothing new. Schooling Wilder, beating Wilder, and that shit, it's not impressive. It's basic. But did you drop Wilder? Did you really buzz Wilder? Did you really beat Wilder? No. You scored points and thought you could run away with the fucking WBC belt. This is not UK, man. This is not no other country. This is America, man. You have to beat the champ to be the champ. You have to beat top 5s, beat top 10s to be the best. Those are facts. And that's something that Fury has not done. Ticket sales poor. Viewership is poor. Opposition of opponents is poor. Tell me an opponent that Fury has fought better, other than Klitschko and Wilder, better than Ortiz in Brazil. Tell me one. Better than Ortiz in Brazil. Tell me one. Because I believe Brazil, because you guys really underrate Brazil. Brazil could beat Jerry Chisora. Brazil could beat Odo Wallman. Brazil could beat Tom Shorts. Prove me wrong. It's your boy UnBiased Media. Tyson Fury Explodes. I'm out, man. Peace.